Have a seat. We were sitting here discussing, and I looked at Lorianne and I said, I want to know what's going through his mind.
Sheer terror.
As he's standing there singing his dad's biggest record.
The thing that is, I used to do that song at my road show, but I always closed with it. I have never opened with El Paso that I can ever recall. It's a song that once you do it, you really can't do much anything else.
So as far as you're concerned, the show's over. You're finished.
It's over, yeah.
Play some videos, a record, whatever you want to do.
It's hard to sing because it's so long.
Because you said it was 4:37. I can make it sound like 5 minutes even.
That's what it is. Okay, well, we want to hear what Marty Robbins was like as a dad. First of all, did you see him much, or was he like most country music star dads?
Yeah, I saw him about every 8 weeks, I guess. No, really, I did. In the early part of his career, I guess really up and through my teenage years, he would be gone quite a bit. He'd be out 6, 8 weeks at a time. Back then, they weren't in the interstates, and he and the guys were traveling in 2 Ford station wagons with a bass fiddle strapped on the roof. So it was a lot like it is now.
Well, no. Now, what kind of crowds did they play to back then? By that, I mean, how big? How big were the crowds?
Probably 6,000, 8,000 seaters. Some. I remember the first time I went on the road, Dad, was in Charlotte, North Carolina, I guess about 65. And he was playing on a package show with Jeannie Shepherd, the Osmond Brothers. Some like Fair and Young was on it. Little Jimmy might have been on that show, but it was right at 20,000 people. So I had never seen that many people. Of course, we had the Municipal Auditorium here in Nashville. I think it seats around 12. And I'd seen that filled up. It was for a basketball game or something. It wasn't for a country music show.
Just a big crowd over there.
Just a big crowd.
We asked you to bring some photos, and you brought some family photos for us. And we're told
we have to give Mom credit for this. She picked them out.
She did.
Yeah,
okay.
She always picks out the best photos of me, and
all right.
Which that was okay. That's not bad. That was probably 1959. My little sister that's Janet. She was about 4 months old there, I guess.
And that's you in the tie back there.
I think so, yeah.
What a
I
cutie.
hadn't grown my beard yet.
Was it the slumber party?
That was a slumber party, yeah. Unfortunately, our family, we didn't have many group shots of all of us because one of us was always having to take the pictures. So
that's
Mama was taking this. This was Christmas
64, I think.
Glad you knew that, Charlie. I wasn't sure, right?
They gave us a few notes here. Okay.
Yeah, what a sharp-looking kid that is.
Oh, look at this.
Look
and we're told it's 66 Christmas. Now, did Marty really get into Christmas time?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. That was the one. I don't recall ever missing Christmas. He wouldn't always get home for Thanksgiving or some of the other holidays, but Christmas was always a special time, and we always had that. I guess for the first time we missed. Janet didn't get to come home in 1980 or 1981, I guess, and then Daddy died the following year. So that's really the first.
What's Janet doing now?
She is playing, I guess, alternative rock or alternative country, or I don't know what it is. But she's great at what she does, but I'm just not sure what it is.
She'll be thrilled to hear you say that.
I'm hoping she hasn't paid her cable bill this
month. No, wait a minute. Hey, one thing I was curious about was Marty as big a ham before television? Because television was his medium. He loved it.
I don't know about that.
Well, I understand he
was always nervous.
But he didn't want to do TV, but it's what he excelled at.
Everybody seemed to like his shows. He always cut up, but I think it was a way of disguising his nervousness, much like what I'm doing now. But he liked it, but he liked performing for it. Now, when he did the Marty Robbins Spotlight shows, he had a live audience there.
Right.
That's what he was performing to. He wasn't performing to the cameras.
Right.
The cameras made him extremely nervous.
Well, I thought you were always good on our show. You always have been.
Y'all made it easy, though.
Well,
you always make it easy.
Now, as we said, your dad died when he was only 57 years old. That is so young. Was it? Did he live a certain way? Did he smoke or drink or anything like that?
No. Really, it's kind of puzzling because, he had his first heart attack in 1969, and Daddy used to eat a dozen eggs at a time. Wash it down with a quart of milk. Now, this is in the 60s. This is before anybody knew what polyunsaturated fat meant, okay? Nobody knew what the word cholesterol meant. You're talking 15, well, when he started on the road in 52 or 53, I guess, and then, they traveled from truck stop to truck stop and usually would eat on the way and then get back in the car. sit for another 6 or 8 hours and do it again. You know, well, that took its toll. When he had his first heart attack, he had like 2 arteries completely blocked. One of them was about 90% blocked. So everything was pumping through the little minor arteries that you have left. He had a lot of damage to his heart from that first heart attack in '69, but after he had his bypass, he felt, you know, better than he'd ever felt, I guess.
He went back to his regular lifestyle.
He passed the NASCAR physical. You know, that's the same as an FAA type physical. So, you know, he had to have a pretty strenuous regimen there to pass that physical, and he passed that with flying colors. When he had a minor heart attack in January of '81, and had absolutely no buildup when they did an arteriogram, had no buildup at all. So, and when he had his final heart attack, he was completely blocked up again. It was just like a year and 10 months. He completely blocked up, and he'd gone 11 years without any blockage.
Plus all the damage in the earlier heart attacks.
Right. I didn't realize he was a part of medical history, that he was only the 15th person to ever have a heart bypass operation.
That's right. I know it's in the teens. I don't remember the exact number, but I think that's right.
And that operation is so commonplace today.
I believe it was, in fact, they did, when he died, they did a quadruple. What's 5?
Quintuple.
One more than a quadruple.
Yeah.
They did 5, and where he had done 3 before, he was in the operating room like almost 11 hours. I remember it the first time around for 3, and then they did this in like about 5.5 hours. So, you know, that's showed. And it was the same basic team.
Yeah, they tried so hard to save him. I know they did. I was watching all the news reports, and you at the hospital.
It just wasn't meant to be. He had so much damage that last time.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do is take a break. When we come back, we'll tell the folks about a wonderful way you're remembering your dad. And I know country music fans everywhere will be interested in knowing all about these home videotapes. We'll tell you all about those and have more on Music City tonight, right after this. Fun show for you tomorrow.